Okay, so verify a trigonometric identity by factoring. So this time we're asked to verify cotangent theta, secant theta, cosecant squared theta minus cotangent cubed theta, secant theta, is equal to cosecant theta. So if we have a look, we can see that we have cotangents in common, and we also have secants. So I'll just change that color. So we have secant. So we can factor by cotangent theta and secant theta. And this is going to leave us with cosecant squared theta minus cotangent squared theta. And that looks a lot easier already. So now what can we do? So cosecant squared theta. So the Pythagorean identity. So cosecant squared theta minus cotangent squared theta is equal to 1. So this becomes 1. So we have cotangent theta, secant theta. So let's rewrite cotangent. So this is cosine of theta divided by sine of theta. And this is multiplied by secant, which we know is 1 over cosine theta. So we have the cosines will cancel, and we're left with 1 over sine theta. And sine theta, we know, is cosine theta, which is our right hand side. So we have verified that our left hand side is equal to our right hand side. Okay, so the next question. Verifying sine squared theta, tan squared theta, cosecant squared theta, plus cosine squared theta, tan squared theta, cosecant squared theta is equal to secant squared theta. Now this looks very complicated. So we're going to have a look to see what common terms that we have. So first of all, I can see I have a tan squared theta, and I also have a cosecant squared theta. So I can factor by these terms. So tan squared theta and cosecant squared theta. So this is going to leave me with sine squared theta plus cos squared theta. So we need to prove that this is equal to sec squared theta. So what do we know? So the Pythagorean identities we know that sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta is equal to 1. So this here is going to be replaced with 1. So we have tan squared theta and cosecant squared theta. So tan squared theta, let's leave that as it is for a second. And cosecant. So cosecant, we know that this can be written as 1 over sine squared theta. Now tan squared theta, I can rewrite this as sine squared theta over cosine squared theta. And this is multiplied by 1 over sine squared theta. So the sines, these will cancel. So this leaves me with 1 over cosine squared theta, which can be written as secant squared theta. So this is what we're left with. And if I look at my final answer, this is secant squared theta. So I have proved or verified that my left hand side is equal to my right hand side.